Hey, what's going on, folks? It's your boy JCG. Welcome back to the channel. I got my Spider-Man shirt on. I got my Sinister Six hat, as you can see. We are about to see Spider-Man, brand new day. I'm at my theater right now, and yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. I'm gonna give you a review. At the time you're seeing this you're seeing this video, it is August the 1st. Yeah, August 1st, around 6 something. Yeah, 6:15, 17 p.m. But yeah, we're about to go in right now and watch the movie. This video probably will drop, I believe, next week on Monday. So yeah, stay tuned, fam.
Yes! Yes!
All right, we're back. So at the time of recording this part of the video now, it is Monday, August 3rd. And yeah, I saw the movie over the weekend on Saturday. And yeah, had some time to think about it, and it's time for me to give you my thoughts on it. Real quick, before we get into the review though, this is going to be a mostly spoiler-free review. I'm not going to spoil anything major in the film in terms of like plot points or like even character reveals or stuff like that. With that said, I may point to a few different things here and there within the plot, but you know what, let's just get into it because, yeah, I don't have a lot to say, but I do have quite enough I want to say about this movie. Starting off with, yeah, I loved it. Yeah, this is a peak Spider-Man movie, for sure. And you know what? Screw it. I might as well just give you my rating now. 9 out of 10. It is a 9 out of 10 film, and while I don't think it's perfect, while I don't think it is probably like this masterpiece of a movie, it is. You could possibly say this is the best Spider-Man movie, at least the best live-action Spider-Man movie we have had to date, and that's because this film is all about Peter Parker learning true responsibility, learning how to basically go about this whole mystery on his own for the most part, at least for like most of the first half of the movie. Peter's really struggling. He is going through it. He is thinking about whether or not he should reunite back with Ned and MJ. And throughout the film, you just see him kind of like just be upset with himself and depressed that he's alone now. He doesn't have any other friends. Aunt May is, as we all know from No Way Home, she's gone. She's deceased. No other heroes in the Marvel Universe know him. So, yeah. Spider-Man Peter is basically down on his luck. And you know what? A lot of people prefer the character to be like that, right? But I would say that I kind of want Spider-Man to be happy at least once in his life. And through the end of the movie, we actually do get a point where, yeah, despite everything that had happened, Peter does end up getting some of his happiness back, and yeah, just being just learning how to love life again. And Tom Holland's performance as this character, once again, he knocks it out of the ballpark. Like, this is Peter Parker. This is Spider-Man. Tom Holland was perfect casting for this. Ever since we found out he was going to play Spider-Man back in 2015 and he was first going to debut in Civil War, I said to myself, yeah, I can see this guy as like a young Peter Parker. And yeah, man, this is it's just it just helps so much. Like, you feel so good about watching the movie when you realize that Tom himself is a hardcore Spider-Man fan. He loves this character. He enjoys playing this character, and that love and passion from not just the lead actor, but also some of the cast and crew, and even I would say the director, Destin Daniel Cretton, who also did the first Shang-Chi movie. And yeah, that dude also did a great job. You can just feel the passion for Spider-Man and his world in this film, genuinely. Yeah, so that's what Peter's been going through. He's battling all these different villains, and I'm gonna actually just say this too. Don't expect any of these more B, C, or even D-list characters that you see in the film have any more significance, like, throughout the plot. Scorpion, I've said this before. Scorpion's design is trash, in my opinion. His outfit design is not very good, and I'm disappointed with how they went about him visually, but Michael Mando played the part pretty well. Tombstone, played by Marvin Crondon Jones III. Yeah, he looked cool, but not enough screen time, and I was kind of hoping he would be a more major villain in the film, like at least a secondary antagonist. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Hopefully, he can come back for another film. And then obvious, like, lesser villains such as Tarantula, Boomerang, Ramrod. All these guys are throwaways. They were literally only in the montage at the beginning. Same with Tombstone, by the way. And yeah, they don't really add anything other than just to show what Spider-Man has been doing for the past 3 or 4 years since we last saw him. What else? Oh yeah, I want to dive into like the movie's like main conflict. This whole mystery revolving this this individual who is possessing people's bodies and going around trying to do all these crazy things, committing all these crimes, using the minds and bodies of other individuals that they inhabit. And again, I'm not going to spoil anything. I will say though that the character that they use, who is turned out to be the movie's real antagonist, is a character that most Marvel fans already know about, because she might as well. So it's Sadie Singh's character, and like most of us already have an idea of who she's playing, but for those of you who still don't know, again, I won't say who her identity is in this video, but if you know anything about Marvel lore, particularly when it comes to mutants, you know who this character is because of like just how their powers work. You know exactly what they're capable of from the comic books and other media. And the direction they take with her in this movie it's going to be controversial. It will indeed be controversial to some fans of this particular character, as well as the team that she comes from. Am I mad about it? No, because I have no emotional connection to this character. I will say, though, that to take her in this direction is going to... We're going to see how it plays out in the future, because let's just say that, and not that I want to like be spreading fake rumors or news or anything, but let's just say I've heard something about how they want this character, as well as characters associated with her, to be morally ambiguous, and there ain't nothing morally ambiguous about what she was doing in this movie. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that, right? There are some other characters who did pretty well in this movie too. Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner, Hulk. It's so good to finally see Hulk in his more just more true savage rage filled mode again. No more of this smart Hulk, this basically this neutered Hulk that we had for the past, what was it, like 5 years since Endgame? Yeah. No more of this neutered smart Hulk who's literally just Mark Ruffalo but muscled up and just green. Nah, we got the real Hulk back, fam, and the fight scene that he has with Spider-Man on the building, yeah, it's pretty good. It's good to see the true Hulk back. Punisher, John Bernthal. His dynamic with Tom is it's funny, genuinely. Like, it was like this sort of brotherly love, sort of like, well, I won't say brotherly love, but it was like how these two, obviously they go about fighting crime different ways, but on one hand, I would say Frank Castle kind of respects Spider-Man for just how he goes about himself, trying to be kind of like the good-hearted kid, like the one who always cares about the little guy. And Tom's Peter Parker is just looking at Frank like, okay, bro, you have a problem. You need to chill out a bit. You can't just shoot your way out of everything. And yeah, like their whole dynamic throughout the film was very enjoyable to watch. Like Tom Holland and John Bernthal are just they just work so well together as a duo, and yeah, hopefully we'll see more interactions between them in the future. One more character that I would like to mention, William Metzger. The other, like, I would say, I guess you could say he's a secondary antagonist, because he's the anti-superpower, anti-mutant character from the comics. And he was he played his part well. I really don't have much to say about him, but yeah, it's he was just like man, sorry about this. I didn't write a script for this video. I usually don't write scripts for my movie reviews, but yeah, I would say that he maybe not as evil or like malicious as I thought he would be, considering that he's not a fan of most superpower individuals, at least from what I know of him. But he at the end of the movie, he did kind of basically get himself and his team at Damage Control into a worse situation, and yeah, they pretty much just I'll just leave it at that, right? The actor, I forgot his name, but he played William Metzger pretty good, and ultimately we'll probably see more of him down the line, because he is very very important to Marvel's mutant lore. One more thing that I forgot to mention, the hand ninjas, who we also saw in the very first trailer. For the record, don't expect anything from them. I thought there was this theory that maybe the Hand, or like some sort of like Japanese clan of some sort, maybe tied to Mr. Negative or whatever, they could have been this movie's main villains. That's not the case. And the Hand Ninjas, they don't really play any significant role. They're just much like I would say Scorpion. They're more so just like these mini obstacles, just like throwaway cannon fodder for Spider-Man himself. They're not really major villains in the story, so hopefully we'll see them again in more Marvel media, but don't expect anything significant from them. But overall, yeah, I love the movie. I did. I didn't mention Zendaya's MJ or Jacob Batalon's like Ned Leeds, mainly because all I can really say about them is that, yeah, they played their parts well. And the dynamic that the two of them have with Tom Holland and Peter Parker Spider-Man, yeah, it still works. It's still really good. And yeah, that's really all I have to say, fam. This movie it really touches you in the heart about, just like friendship and family and what it means to go through this life with people who have your back. And it shows us it reminds us. I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna end my review with this. It reminds the audience of why we love this character, of why we love Spider-Man. Because it's not solely just because he's relatable. It's because he is the everyman's hero. I would almost compare him to Superman in a way. Because Superman stands up for truth, justice, American way, all that stuff. He stands up for everybody. He represents all the things that we as humans should aspire to be. And that's the same with Peter Parker. Peter Parker, Spider-Man, represents that person that we should all strive to be more like. Yeah, we're going to have flaws. We're going to think a little bit more selfishly at times, but we're going to pull ourselves back up and realize that, hey, we have the ability to do something great with our lives, to give back to others. And we don't have to go about it alone. And that was the whole theme of this movie, just like being alone, but realizing that you're not going to be alone forever. Yeah, it was just a very heartfelt movie that really hammered home why Spider-Man will always be Marvel's mascot. And for that, I think all I have to say is Marvel Studios, Sony, y'all ain't perfect, but you knocked it out of the ballpark with this film. Great job. Destin Daniel Cretton, terrific. I hope that they bring him back to do either a sequel, another Spider-Man movie, or there's word that he could be doing Shang-Chi too. So hopefully that gets made. But yeah, thumbs up all around. I recommend this movie, fam. Go watch it. Before I go, here is I guess this is pointing to that mild spoiler that I was talking about. At the very end of the movie, like the very end, the after credit scene, the post credit scene, it's not much, but it gives us a hint as to where Spider-Man is going now that this film is out. And let's just say, for those of you who know what it is, if you know your comic history, you know what's about to happen next. You know exactly where he's going to end up. And all I can say is, he better be in Avengers Secret Wars. And when that happens, the next arc in Tom Holland's Spider-Man story is hopefully going to be what we've all been waiting for. But yeah, that's all I got to say, folks. That is my review of Spider-Man Brand New Day. And yeah, if you enjoyed this movie review, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hype the video. I didn't mention that in some of my previous videos, but please hype this video, share it with others, make sure that people get the word about this and that they go and see this movie as well. And yeah, subscribe to join the lounge for more talks about movies, games, and so much more stuff like this. All right, folks, this has been your boy JCG. I'm gonna get out of here. Go watch Spider-Man Brand New Day. It is a great Spider-Man film. God bless. I will see you all next time. Deuces.